Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Dalah. For those new, EP Box dude. You know me well, I imagine by now. Um, sorry. I was eating something that was really chewy today, and I think I overdid my jaw. Really hurts. But that's besides the matter. We are here. It is late, I know. Um, I had a prior engagement with family and stuff. Um, but that is taken care of now. Have gotten away. It went a little bit longer than I intended, but we're going to go pretty much right until midnight, which is usually my cutoff point, so that it remains a daily thing. Yes. Looking for my drawing glove. It's on the floor. Because of course it was, right? And yeah, we're going to be doing some art today. Did I say what day it is? It is 130 days of streaming every day, and we're going to keep it. We're going to keep that up, or we're going to try to, right? Oh boy. Sorry, I'm just getting this set up a little bit. Oh yeah, probably ought to do this too. Open this. Ooh. Okay. So how do I do this? That should be good, and then we're just gonna squeeze this in. Probably drag it out just a little bit. Still on the animating size here. So I just want it back on the regular drawing size. And yeah, we're just doing some character art of this kid here. We have his hair, his outfit, and his body separated. And if we have time, I want to do a slow evolution of this kid's character design through his life. So we're doing child, young teen, young man, and then full adult. So for that, we ought to get started, why don't we? Here, let me just grab this, pull this over. Perfect. So little boy, we are going to erase most of this for the most part. There we go. Here, this is what we want. Like that. And also, I should be keeping an eye on my connection real quick. There we go. Look at that. That's perfect. He's got these kind of baggy pants. This guy's name is... Ooh, do I say his name? I'll say the name that he is later known by in case I ever get around to actually doing this story. I don't know if I will or if I won't. But meet Ivanis. Ivanis. I think that's how you say the name. Here, let me write it out. This. Let's see. Do I have a? Yeah, I like that more. This. Oh, I don't really actually. Here, what about this? What about that? I'm just going to go with Ariel. Probably best. Yeah, so then we're just going to merge all these layers together down into layer 1. Can honestly even merge the name in there too. Yeah. This. You know what? For people, if I ever do this, you know what? If you look back to this VOD, you can come back in time and you'll know the first letter of his name starts with an A. All right, so we have that, and I'll be honest, I kind of want to just, maybe this would be easier. There we go. So we have his child look when he's first coming into who he is, let's say. And then we're gonna have his teenager look, which is going to look a little bit more shell-shocked, like this. Or maybe, you know what? We're not going to do that yet. We're going to have a little bit more like this one. This is what we like. Just kind of get a rough height estimate from our reference here. You can say maybe about 8 here. Maybe about 14 here. Right. That's about fair. And then we'll have 19 about here. And then that's what we like. something up. All right, I see. Yeah, we're going to make them 9. You know what? 8 is fine. Okay. Okay. Lower this a little bit. We're just going to basically steal this pose a little bit. It's fine. Pretty sure this is... It's probably AI. Yeah, I think it is. Something like that. Something like that. He's inspired by a couple characters. And the most notable one is where this cape is coming from. Something like that. There we go. So what's the difference here? So 6 years. So 21, 20. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna write that down. Sorry. I was just doing a little bit of math for this story. Here. There we go. Last gods. There we go. I'm gonna make them 9 actually here, but 9 and 14. Who were the older ones? Or were they all kind of young? You know what? I'm gonna write those ages down later after stream, but I'm having a thought. Maybe the story they were taking part in was kind of more like a shonen. Everybody's like weirdly young. The oldest might have been like 20 at the time. 19. I was debating if I wanted to give him wings or not. I don't think I will. I'm gonna go in on this face. Let's see. The thing about these characters that I'm talking about and drawing is they essentially later in life become embodiments of like power in like their own ways. There's one guy who has power over electricity. Because this is like a super powered series that I'm working on. Kind of just in the background. When I have a theme of inspiration, and I had one the other day, and I drew this guy as a kid. So now I'm drawing him as a slightly older kid, I guess. He's like Zeus. Living in a lap of luxury. But like certain things about him are like he can just make it so that there's like thunderstorms around the world if he wanted to. And one of my favorite examples of what something he does is there's like, I describe it as there's a spark in his eye as he stares at them. And also these guys are the villains. But he says, did you know that the body runs on electricity? And that I can see every single nerve and decision you make before you make it. And basically they run up and they try and punch him, but then they just stop because he just turned off that signal that told them to run and hit him. He literally just flexes on that character, right? I don't know. It's just, it's fun for me to write up these cool examples of how these people are using their powers. But the point that I'm trying to make is this is like stages in development to that. Development towards like godhood in a way. And for that, I want to give them that like idealized, idea of what like someone perfect might look like as a teenager. like that lean musculature that you might see in a kid. But like they don't lose that edge that seems like, you know what? I knew this kid. That's actually who keeps popping in my head, because he had like legit biceps and like like ninth grade essentially, right? And he was like a martial artist. And he almost kind of looked like Deku, actually. If you have watched My Hero, minus the anime features, of course. But I remember thinking, God damn, that guy's cool. That guy's kind of, he's like physical prime of my age. He's like basically what I thought at the time was, this is as good as like someone my age could probably get. And that's kind of the physique I want to give this guy. He's limited by his age, but that's basically his only limit at this time. We can erase this. And now we get to the point where there's a noticeable change in basically everything about this guy. But I need a pose. What's a good pose for you? That's not a bad one. I feel like I could use that pose for someone else, so. How about something like this? Now I'm gonna just work on this guy. Yeah, something like that. I want to give him that vibe of unearned teenage confidence. You know, the one. There's the unconfident teens, and then there's the ones that think they're ruling the world. Though it is somewhat earned confidence at this point. As he is developing into a leader. Okay. Now we're just gonna do this as he trying to look what he's gonna look like. There we go. We're changing this. We want to make him. I had a different idea, but there we go. But I think this actually works a little bit better. And I'm drawing him, or at least I'm trying to draw him a little bit androgynous here. You know, wider hips, skinnier waist, but also clearly masculine musculature and physiology. Let's switch my song here. Why not this one? I like this song well enough. Going in a little bit too much here. I'll actually try to enter that a little bit more. Now I'm doing his musculature here because he's actually going to be a bit of a it's going to be a bit revealing. Oh, we got 2 bots. Hell yeah. Who did we get? We got Unguarded Rocket. I like Unguarded Rocket. That's a cool name. I'm taking that. And right hand paintbrush. I'm going to screenshot those real quick. Cool. Ooh. Yeah, but he's going to be wearing slightly revealing clothing. Might make this a little taller actually, because due to the way this world works, he's actually going to get a little taller into his into like his 30s and 40s. Maybe. Unsure about that. All right, you know what? We're gonna do. And I'll do. 50s. And then 3, 4. There. After 300, his appearance isn't really changing much. If it is, it's going to be like a thing of, you do, like, you change his appearance, like, for a scene or something. Maybe he got a haircut one day. Stuff like that. By the way, just so people are aware, tomorrow's probably going to be a late stream too. Not quite as late as this. Probably start like around 2 hours earlier. That's the plan, but we'll also see about that. I've got some popcorn. I'm just chewing on that. Very good. And I know I said I was going to stream earlier, but honestly I had a little bit of not performance anxiety. What's it called when you think about something too much that you don't actually end up doing it? Not procrastination. I don't know what the term is that I'm looking for, but that was that. I couldn't tell if I wanted to walk in my early day or I wanted to stream, and then I did neither. Indecision. I feel like I had it on the tip of my tongue for a moment there. I'm just enjoying some popcorn too. Where's my water? Ain't nobody to hydrate me, so I gotta hydrate myself. Good stuff. Always good. That's a reminder to you too, if you're ever watching this. Drink some fucking water. Do it. Don't say no. Just do it. Fuck you too. Widen it out. Here. What is your symbol again? I just can't remember right now. What was it? Estimating heights. These probably aren't accurate either. So. Appreciate you, Fuzuru. Appreciate it. I do check over there. I still have double monitors, so I can't, be active at all times. Somebody's smoking pot near me. I can smell it. You've never smelled pot. It's a very distinct smell. It's like the mix of a wet rag and cut grass. Hmm. I'm gonna look at Love and Deep Space characters. Deep Space characters. Hell yeah. What would the best work in here? I particularly like the look of the purple hair guy. For this dude. Now I've looked into this game a little bit, and it's definitely goddamn, yeah, Schooner game, but and I don't care what anybody says about that. That's here. A little bit more of that. A little bit higher waist like this. But yeah, it's kind of supposed to be just a little bit of like, people should think he looks almost ethereal. But I want like a mix of Pretty Boy and Itachi. That's the vibe that I want to go for. All right. We've got a basic shape. Let's get the basic shape a little bit more down. Okay, I'm a little tired of this song, so let's switch it over. Yeah, this one sounds fine. Yeah, I love you, what have you, oh, have you, oh, got to what you want, I know you do. Glass half empty, glass half full. You know it won't be gone. Your blessings not your flaw. Building it all, lost your love, so. How much more you can blow your crown? Control of the monsters of Claudia. Build on your thoughts to burn. We will feel again. Again. No longer in your summer. You're getting nice and good. And always on me. Take it from my hand. I'm always bad at drawing like straight on feet. Say it right now, for me at least, feet are harder than hands. Especially if I'm like drawing them toes and all. It's so easy to fuck up with feet and just not notice until like, I don't know, an hour later. What was the... I just did this. Show it. Yeah, there it is. All right, I want... Where was the reference? There it is. You know what I'm also doing now that I'm thinking about it? I'm gonna give him Howl vibes a little bit too. For sure, turning this into like a Howl's jacket from the beginning of the movie. I'm so upset, man. Like, I don't even know how to express it. Like, we never see that jacket again. You know what I mean? It looked so cool. Half the fan art I see of him is in that jacket, and it's only one scene. I can't be the only one. And like, I don't know. There's nobody here right now, but comment if so. You know, am I the only one who finds like a little bit of the push out here, and then the curve back in, and then this? Am I the only one who finds that a little bit you know what I mean? Like it supposedly gives like almost muffin top vibes, but when it's tight enough like this and it like pulls back in immediately, I kind of like it. I think it's hot. You might have noticed that with how much I draw it, honestly. There. Very good. And then I'm going to look up Howl. Honestly, I'm just going Howl. Moving. Castle. There it is. This fucking plaid weird jacket thing. I love it. Shut up and dance. That's what we're listening to now. Stand back, your eyes on, you hold it back. Just shut up and dance with me. Woman, it's my destiny. Say, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Dance with me. I'm not so distant. Dance with me. We all bound to get together, bound to get together. Don't know how it happened. She said, today look back, your eyes on me, you're holding back. Just shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me. Alright, let's see this jacket. Alright. Fucking love this thing. There we go. Probably go for another 40 minutes here. That way we can pretty much hit the full 2-hour mark. End us right before my cutoff at midnight. Okay, let's see a little bit more of this jacket here. Oh, that's also something I kind of like. We're just giving him Howl's jacket. Fuck it. I love this thing. We're just doing it full in. This is Howl's jacket that he's wearing. I just noticed something about Howl's design in that His shirt, it has like this weird bib design. I don't like it though. And we're gonna have this big old fucking. That's a. These fucking giant sleeves here that make no sense. They are way bigger than Hell's Arms, but I kind of like them. There we go. Second. Hmm. Hmm. I'll have to see how this looks when it's done. Actually, I have an idea. Yeah, I have an idea of how to fix this. I'm just enjoying some I'm just enjoying some popcorn at the moment. Yes, okay. Hmm. 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 Hey. I just didn't watch K-pop Demon Hunters, which is something that for some reason my music playlist is going through right now. On what song is this again? Your Idol at the moment, but What's that? Nope. This is something that gets bigger, right? Your nose gets bigger as you age. Let's see if that's true. Okay. Yeah, it basically does. So we can have a little bit larger. I know your eyes don't really. My kids have such big eyes. But it's also a drawing, so. There we go. Let's go and flip this eye here too. See how well this works. Yeah, it actually works pretty well. There. A little bit more. That's a little better. There. All right, and then I want here. Yeah, pull this back up. I want your hair. Roll back here. Yeah, we're actually going to put this on a new layer. Okay. Let's do it like this. Perfecto. Okay. That's what I want. Then something like this. And then we're going to do something like this. See how this actually looks. Need work, but it's fine. Yeah. And then should finally be time for a sort of final iteration of at least like his body, I'd say. You know, maybe his hair might change as time changes, but for the most part, we'll be reaching the end. Well, we'll see how that develops. There we go. How exactly do I want to do this? So I'm gonna gather the reference art here. I don't know how much progress we'll make into this part of the drawing. But we're grabbing some of that. Maybe not that one. Well, yeah, why not? That one. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna merge them all together. Way. Not like that. Perfect. I'm gonna save this song actually that I'm listening to right now because it's kind of good. When did I activate my heart eyes? I don't know. There we go. No love. No love. Okay. There's a couple more pieces here. I know this is quite a bit, but it is what we're looking for. Oh, I inserted that as the wrong kind of layer. Perfect. And then I think 2 or 3 more. Where are you? What's this one? No. That might be a little bit before. There you are. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to do the outfit because this is going to be a little bit of a pain. Something like that. This. Legs. Then we want the front bit. Got the belt stuff. Flowy bits to the side. And then we're going to have it coming over like this. Something like that. Something like this. Ooh. Wait. Ooh. Okay. I realized I was doing this on the wrong layer. I was doing this on my reference layer. Perfect. Like that. Whatever. You're a magic god, man. You're going to have more of a halo crown type thing. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. That seems about right. I'm wondering some water. Flush down some popcorn that got a little stuck in my throat. Ah, there we go. But that's a reference you can see in this one a little bit. This might be closer to 150s age. But this is full king mode. Pretty size accurate, I think. At least to like those ages. I'm going to save this. I think that's it for today. I'm going to talk about a little bit of my plans. Save this real quick, actually. Save as 1. Perfect. Yes, that's fine. Exit that. Yes. Good old Heavenly Emperor. Ivanas. Empyrean Pantheon. It's Rebellion, and there's Kaladava. Have fun. All the fun stuff going on with that story. I cannot stop eating this popcorn. So good. I think that's why I never get it. It's too good. I always eat like a full fucking batch. Batch. What's the fuck? Like bag. I don't know. I probably could eat like one of them couple 100-pound batches of it. Pretty good. I don't even know what it is. Because it's like, I think they're actually called like corn puffs or something. Anyway. I'm just being weird. I hope. Sorry, got a little stuck in my teeth. My fangs. I hope everyone enjoyed their time here. If you did, and you want to hang out again, we're very happy to have you. Thank you for your support, all ye chatters, lurkers, and friendos. Do I want to raid anybody? I might. Maybe raids. I kind of want to go say hi to Magna. 82 is what they're playing. Ooh. Just taking a quick look. You know who we haven't seen in a minute? Cab. We haven't seen Cab in a minute. So we're going to go raid Cab 47 attacks. Let's copy this. All right. Raid Cab attacks. All right. That's a little better. Okay. Finally told my cardboard crusaders, Foxy family, and lovely legionnaires. Good time, though. See you tomorrow. Stay comfy, and as we must say at the end of our day, goodbye.